Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Manticore. Welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel. Today, as you probably saw from the title, we are going to be making a main bass layer for like heavy dubstep, like company style, kind of sort of tear out, but not really. I don't know. Basically, I see a lot of like tutorials on YouTube trying to do like sustain basses for this kind of genre, like super heavy sustain basses, but like nobody's doing like layer basses. Nobody's doing like main basses. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So, let's get right into it. So this is the track right here that I have that we're going to be adding a main bass to. So it's not like a whole lot. It's not super complex, but it's for tutorial purposes. It doesn't have to be. I'm not going to release this. So right here, we've got the mixer and stuff. It's pretty cool. So what we're going to do here is we're going to grab our Serum. This is a Serum tutorial after all. And by the way, I already have this linked to a mixer channel with some plugins on it to make it sound a bit more fat so that we can sound design with a rack already on it. So instead of just a regular saw wave, it sounds like this. So yeah, that's that. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw out our note, and this track is an F. So we're gonna have our F note. Now I'm gonna come up with a quick rhythm, super basic here. Let's begin. So first, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a digital wavetable here until I find something I like. I already like this one for sure. So I think I'm going to go with that, except one thing I am going to do is I'm going to normalize them all. Then I'm going to crossfade them so it's a bit more smooth. Okay. So there's that. So what next one I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the FM from B, because that is how I like to make these kind of basses, is with frequency modulation. Enable oscillator B, turn the level all the way down, because we don't want any of that coming through. We just want the signal to modulate oscillator right here. So in oscillator B, I think I'm going to grab an analog wavetable. I think I'm going to go with that. Wow, I'm getting really lucky with these. And no, I didn't like pre-pick wavetables or anything. I'm literally just winging this. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Like that shape right there. So in alpha 1, let's create the shape that we want our bass to follow, which I think is just gonna be a basic little like dubstep shape right here. And of course we can change that later. Turn the random on both all the way down, by the way, so that we get we get the same sound every time. Because if you don't, the random phase is going to make it sound just different, which is good for like super saws, but not good for basses like this, where we want it to stay the same throughout. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to modulate the wavetable position with this same thing. Just give it a little bit of movement there. Nice. Put FM from B. Basically, with this, you just kind of want to do it until it sounds good. Modulate this wavetable position as well. Just a little bit. Give me that nice movement. We're gonna put this up a couple semitones too. An octave and 5, maybe. I guess it's an octave in 7. Cool. Basically, then I'm going to... So next I'm going to turn the sub oscillator on. Actually, yeah, we can keep it off, probably. And have this go up. Alright, next I'm going to route this stuff to the filter and put in a high notch 12 filter, which is in the multi section. So I'm going to put it like this so that we get this sound. Oh yeah, also put this in trigger mode so that it doesn't start randomly whenever we press the note. Like that. So I'm going to modulate the cutoff like this, and the resonance up. Turn the frequency up to like 80-ish% and modulate this down. Like that. How does it sound with this up? It's horrible. I'm going to keep that off. Next, I think I'm gonna try modulating this wavetable. So let me try with like bend or something first. I really like that bend plus. Let me try with sync real quick though, see if I like that better. That sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna keep it on the bend plus. Like that. That's nice. Cool. I think that's it for like the actual modulation section. Yeah, I think we're good here. So next I'm going to go to the effects section, and I'm going to put a couple of effects on it just to kind of make it sound a bit more thick. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a distortion and put a soft clipper on it. Drag the mix back a little bit like that. Just add a little bit of saturation to it. A compressor, probably on multiband mode. Turn the threshold down. I usually like 14 is a good area. Turn the gain up a little bit. And turn the release up. Nice. Sounding good. Chorus. I like chorus. I like these settings on chorus because it sounds like some like I can't remember where I saw this, but they're like Zomboy type chorus. It's weird. But that's what it does to the sound, and it sounds sick. So if you want to copy these settings here, feel free. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna put that mix on like what 84, and then I think I'm gonna do a hyperdimension. Bring the mix down on this and the size down on this, and then slowly bring these two mixes up. Like that. And I think I'm going to add like a short delay. So if you turn the BPM off and the link on, then you can do this with the delay. So it's not like linked to a certain time like it would be here. Automate the mix like that. Sounding good. And these last two bits are going to be the most important. So a filter here. So this is like the meat of the sound right here. So in the filter section, you want to go to miscellaneous and then pick combs or reverb. Both work really well for this. I'm going to choose combs because I like it. And this is what it does to the sound. Which doesn't sound great until you put it around like 40, 30, 40, 50 hertz cutoff. And it's like, that's a super heavy, like metallic sound. So then I'm going to automate the resonance here, as well as the drive. think I'm gonna keep it on 16. Cool. And then the EQ to give it that like growly, dubstep-y vowel to it again. So let me modulate the frequency here with the LFO. Also turn this on direct out. Oh wait, maybe not. Like that. Maybe before the filter. Yeah, I like it before the filter. And then I can do this same thing with this peak. Cool. And then I'm actually gonna modulate this up from 0. And that's our sound. And like I said, this is already going through a rack here. So like just completely dry if you're not running it through a rack. It'll sound like this. If you followed along like perfectly. But then I just make it a bit more thick here, which I am actually going to do a couple more things. So basically this rack is just saturation and compression. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to add a mid-side EQ, which is this patcher preset, since FL Studio doesn't have a stock mid-side EQ, and I don't like spending money. And I'm going to EQ it a little bit. So, this is the sound that we've got. And if you want to do some more with this sound, like if, switch up the wavetables, you can change the FMs. Like right now it's on 65. But if you want to bring it down. I actually even like that. So let me actually try something like that real quick. So if I take this macro. So that changes the timbre a bit because of the FM. So I'm actually going to modulate this throughout the drop, which if you want to do that in FL Studio, since you can't right click it, what you want to do is move it a bit, go up to Tools, Last Tweaked, create an automation clip. And then in the playlist here, it will create an automation clip. So I think I'm going to move it for the last couple bars there, like that. And that's like your heavy dubstep main bass. Let me listen to it with and without the rest of the track. So this was before we made the bass. And this was after. And then, you can mix it in. And that's that. And then obviously, you can layer it and stuff, but this is just like a good starting point. It's a good start. So yeah, that's basically the tutorial there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, subscribe, all those other YouTube things, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.